Hi there, my name is Grant McDonald, and this is a brief video resume in 3 minutes or less as to why I feel that I'm an ideal candidate to be a phone closer for my top tier business property. I actually was exposed to my top tier business because I recently opened a fly and buy company here in Mexico called WowLuxuryVacations.com. And even though I pride myself on being a seasoned sales professional, I very quickly realized that it's 1% sales and 99% online marketing. So I'm still in the process of learning that aspect of the industry. But I saw with an email from Matt Lloyd that you are looking for phone closers, and that's a strength that I feel that I possess. So number one, I have an experience in telemarketing and putting a telemarketing team together with 2 of my companies. Number 2, I've personally sold high-ticket items. And number 3, I currently sell high-ticket items, and we are trained to get the yes on the day with a one-call close. There is no be back, there is no I'll get back to you tomorrow, without activating a high-pressure scenario, sometimes high bribery, but we make it very enticing and enjoyable for someone to pull the trigger within a 90-minute time frame and purchase a $10,000 to $40,000 membership with us. Number 1, experience. I have experience telemarketing, low-ticket and high-ticket items, and from 1992 to 2002, we had a security company, and we installed alarm systems at a mass level. 70% of our volume came from telemarketing efforts, where we had just over 20 telemarketing agents working in our office. We hired them, trained them, motivated them, and they would sell a low-ticket item, $69 installation, $27 a month. We were very fortunate. Before we got involved with mass media like television and radio, we ended up setting up a fairly aggressive account base, and we duplicated our operation with a licensee program, not unlike my top tier business. So we had 46 entrepreneurs from all over the country who purchased a particular territory from between $25,000 to, in one case, $250,000 for an entire province. Now, this was not sold over the phone, but the opportunity was sold over the phone. We would bring these entrepreneurs into our office, fly them in, pick them up in a limousine at the airport, bring them to our corporate headquarters, and after a fairly strict due diligence process, see if there was a potential match. If there was, we invited them to our organization. Unfortunately, nobody wakes up and says, honey, let's put a burglar alarm system in the house today. It's a negative purchase usually made after something bad happens. So I liquidated 6,000 accounts and passed the torch of ownership to my vice president and went from promoting fear to promoting fun. I became involved in the travel industry. We created a proprietary membership, a product called a $99 Luxury Vacation Club, whereby our members, after purchasing a membership from between $4,900 upwards of $20,000, they can enjoy a $2,000 or $3,000 vacation for $99 per person. Now, within a 2-year period, we recruited 108 agents who opted in with a $5,000 to a $20,000 purchase price in order to have the privilege of selling our property and our products. And it was a fairly successful venue. I've been currently in Mexico for the last 4 years, and I work for a beautiful resort. It's ranked as one of the top 100 hotels in the world by Condé Nast Travelers. And as I mentioned before, we are trained to sell a vacation ownership property and product on the day. I hold a fairly unique position here where I'm what's called a self-gen front to back. And I hold a marketing position whereby I service the client who's at the hotel. We basically invite them into a presentation and justify why they should spend 2 hours with me in a room as opposed to 2 hours on a beach with a pina colada in their hand. But 47% of the time, after they go through the 2-hour presentation, we have a new friend and a new member who opted in for between $8,000 to $40,000. Now, we are trained to get the yes on the day, and I pride myself on being a one-call closer. In fact, we're not allowed to be back anybody for tomorrow. Now, a lot of salespeople find that telephone as a 400-pound piece of apparatus. I personally love the phone, so I think there would be an ideal fit to promote my top-tier business products. I'm very motivated. I finished my job at the resort at 1 o'clock. I'm home by 2 o'clock, and quite frankly, in addition to my fly and buy company, I'm looking for another vehicle to sink my teeth into, get aggressive, and quite frankly, make some money. So I'm motivated by the dollar, I'm motivated by achievement, and I'm motivated not to become number 2. But I don't know much about your opportunity, so I don't know if there would be an ideal fit. I thank you in advance for any information you can share with me, any more disclosure, any more detail, and I think there might be a potential fit for the 2 of us to tie hands, and I do look forward to hearing from you on that premise. GrantMcDonald@gmail.com, Grant, G-R-A-N-T, McDonnell, M-C-D-O-N-E-L-L @gmail.com. I can be reached at 805-344-0138. I'm a little past my 3 minutes, but I do thank you for your time, and I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great evening.